Hi, this is Bobby Klein. I'm the translator and the interpreter of the I Ching. This is a New Earth I Ching, easy to understand, easy to put to use. It's an oracle, 3,000 years of wisdom wrapped up in this. So sit back, take a breath. If you've got a question in your mind, ask it. If not, just hang in and you'll get some answers. And that's what this is all about. The I Ching, they say, is the book of change, and it is, but it's also the book of answers. All right. Tune in. Drop in. You're home. Yeah. You're home. Wandering again. My mind traveling the globe on wings of freedom. Yeah. Hey, we're lucky. You know what? We can travel. We can travel in our body. We can travel in our mind. And we are free. And just know that. And just count your blessings that we are free and we can travel in our mind. If that's the deal, that's what we got. That's what we do. Yeah. As we come into the I Ching this week. Yeah. In times of change, the I Ching is good to have there as our companion. You know, this is the New Earth I Ching. It's also the name of my book, The New Earth I Ching, that you can buy just on Amazon and a few other places. And this is what it's about. I haven't changed the words of the ancients, the words that came through 3,000 years ago. I have not changed them. I've just given them the interpretation that are modern, more modern. And that doesn't change them or change the meaning at all, right? So this week, as I looked into it, and as I do every week, I find what comes up by throwing the coins. I use the coins, and I don't use the yarrow sticks, but I do use the coins. And this week, we have number 30, Radiance, Omens of bright light, right? And that's what this time is about, is to see what are the omens in our pathway. You know, is it that tiger crossing the road? Is it that, sticker on a sign? Is it the glowing, crackling of the fire, the clouds? You know, what are the omens? Just watch for them and take them in and know the Spirit's always talking to us, you know. These hexagrams, these squaw, are made up of 6 lines, 3 above and 3 below. And this week, they're the same above and below. Glowing light, the power of awakening. And this is the time of awakening because we got to be awake with everything that's happening, all the changes that are going on. We got to be awake, and we got to be grateful that we're awake. When we wake up in the morning, do your sun salute. Just open your arms to the sun and say, thank you for another day, and I'm going to make the most out of it and get excited. And then go have your coffee and get things started, you know what I mean? All right, the wisdom of this hexagram. Each week there's wisdom that comes to us, right? These lines. Fire on the water. A bright omen for change, right? Fire on the water. So, getting your attention, that's what's happening. Okay, you got that? Getting your attention. Consider this image. Consider fire on the water as a symbolic omen of your situation. The image of a clinging fire represents your courage and your resolve. And it's fire that clings to the heart to make way for the new as it burns away obstacles that have kept you in bondage, or that maybe you've kept others in bondage, right? Old belief systems. Tired patterns. That's the fuel to cast into the fire. And so the more you get rid of things, the brighter the fire goes, bringing forward these jewels. Life has been hiding, and it's been shadowed by the ego, right? That little mind that have obscured the correct pathway for the illumination of the soul. My friend John, he says, may the bridges I burn light my way. I love that. It makes so much sense, As we come into these times where we're making our declaration that we're doing it, right? We do it in ritual, that we're declaring our freedom. And it's necessary now, and ritual is appropriate now. As it clears your vision, and as your vision gets clear, you're going to be stunning in the belief in yourself and the remembering of your authentic self. And as that takes hold, it sets you free. So come into it. Set the ritual table. Create ceremony. Do it in your house. Do it in the park. Do it on your altar. Make ceremony. Gather people together. These actions, you see, are a new seriousness that comes into play. And the patterns that have been holding you back are now eliminated through your releasing your doubt and your shame and ritual, right? Your doubts, deconstruct them. See what their origins are. And you'll see these obstacles. Once you do it, they lose power. And it'll just convert the energy to fuel, make that fire brighter. Make a plan. Universe responds to a plan. And ask for assistance if you need it, right? Ask your spirit helpers, ask your friend, ask the holy person in your tribe, whatever it is. Just let it be and dig deep into your doubts as you get presented with the light of transformation, because that is what this time is about, is we're entering into the light of transformation. As so much in the world is what we're seeing, and a lot of it is upsetting. It's a time now of gathering together as the light that shines and is available is doubled, revealing the intricate beauty of what has been hidden, right? The dark side of the soul. It's coming out. Your little mind's trying to keep you away from it, but you are entering a cycle of change right along with the world, where all is illuminated and all is possible. Everything is possible. And dig this. You are right where you're supposed to be, with a fire raging in your belly, excited and a little bit scared, and that's healthy. Fear, excitement, it's fuel for the sacred fire that's building deep within you. And as you go through this, the fear gets less, and your purpose and your path become revealed, right? Lighting the way as you honor where you have been, who have been your teachers, honor what you've experienced, right? These are the benefits now. And in this time of honoring all sentient beings, yourself, your body, your love, your spirit, your sense of place, honor it where you are, honor it, because that's what opens this door to change. And as you're in it, yeah, it's serious, but have a laugh, mix it all with some humor, because some of it is really totally fucking silly as you go through it, right? Let yourself laugh. And I'm not saying these times are not serious. Don't get me wrong. These are heavy-duty times. But laughter with you and your friends, that's a great elixir to sustain you. That's part of what keeps you up and running on the journey. It makes you real. And take what you've learned up to this point, and it will feed the sacred fire that now comes as a ritual cycle to enliven spirit and to calm your mind. Li, this hexagram, represents fire in the belly and the passion in your heart. So think about that together. See the fire in your belly that opened that chakra, and the passion of your heart opened that chakra. And look to the element of fire and see how it burns. See how it clings and then releases. This is the lesson, you see. See the element of fire as your soul. In this, the fire will burn away what's no longer useful. And these flames that are licking inside are the gifts that bring comfort and passion, that ignite the new and the creative. Little mind, the ego is going to come up and try to block you, saying it's not time, you can't do it. What are you doing, man? It's too hard, like everything's broken, what can you do? Man, change those words. The ego is attempting to block you, to block your change, block your creativity, and try to stop you from loving and from being loved. Your ego doesn't want you to love, doesn't want you to be loved, because the ego, little mind, has no power over you if you're there. If you're loving yourself, if you're being loved, and if you're loving, the ego, that little voice does not have a chance, right? Because right now, it's the time of learning to receive, right? Letting yourself receive, letting yourself be loved. Learning that receiving does not hurt. Learning does not hurt. Knowledge doesn't hurt. It serves you. It inspires. So take a good look at your life and rededicate everything in your life that's working. And with a swift sword, cut away what no longer serves you. Things, contracts, people, stuff, cut it away and be diligent in reigniting your brightness by letting the wisdom of spirit helpers help you and share the wisdom which will help to make your world a brighter place and in turn brighter for all of us. During transitions such as this call refers to, it says, live in the fullness of being human. Bring and give light as you stay on the path of correct living in universal truth. We've been talking about truth. We had a whole talk about it. And it was just because what we were talking about is what you're hearing about the stuff that's going on. What is true? Who's true? What's the truth? What is, what is it? What is truth? The only truth is our truth. And what our intuition takes us towards truth. And live with that and touch the universal truth as you share your bounty, as you share what you've got and you share your wisdom, because we all have wisdom, and share it. And that way you light the way and your purpose comes to show itself, and it doesn't wane as you stay steadfast as a warrior for the greater good, because that's what this time is about. As integrity and compassion are there and open the doorway to trust and release you from the control of old patterns and allow you to maintain your equanimity. Embrace your greatness. Just don't be shy. As you do, it brings you strength, you see. Because you're entering a time where you can deliver clarity to the tribe, to your family, to your community. Because everybody right now is yearning for the light. So as you get some, share it and be assured that you are the one. You are the one to deliver light in all its fullness, right? So as all of us get to that place where we share it, the world becomes brighter by increasing the light and using the proper emotional and spiritual fuels. The intensity of the flames are causing no damage. And these elements become healing light. The light of love, the light of creativity, the light of passion. That's what we're getting now, see? That's what we're coming into as you face old, rancid patterns and behaviors. They get, as oil, ever start to cook and you find your olive oil, it's gotten rancid, and it's a bit dangerous, in fact. But old patterns get rancid, you see, and they don't serve you anymore. And if these old behaviors are getting way too old, they're going to leave you being suppressed. worn out, depressed, and be in a painful, negative place, right? So family, friends, and associates, man, break the unsaid contracts with all that have bound you to old ways. Bring in new ideas. Get away from those ways that did not leave you room for you to remember who you fully are and who you are in your truth. In this way, the beauty that was in the book, what came in with your soul book, right? That beauty of the soul is revealed, and your purpose is activated and brought forth front and center, right? The feelings that are stirring within you now are powerful, and by using your strength, you will come to remember who you truly are. See yourself in your magnificence and step out from behind the veils. Step out in glorious garbs of light and celebration for all to see. Don't be afraid. Recognize and honor the loving beings of spirit that have been with you, because they're there. They've just been waiting for you to step out, step forward into the light of truth and beauty and compassion. And what you find is now the unexpected is here. You're going to be surprised by how cool it is and how good it is as you leave the old behind and you step into the new. You know, if you got it, right? If you've got success, if you've got knowledge, share it. You have love. We all have it, so share it. And if there's somebody there who wants to love you, let them love you, you know? No blame, no foul. You might say, oh, I don't know. I don't want a relationship. It's not about that. If somebody really loves you, let it in. Learn what that's about. To let yourself be embraced, let yourself be loved. No, you don't have to make a commitment. Just let yourself be loved and love. We all know how. And it's time. You see, by being the love, this is what ignites transformation. That's what all this preparation has been about. Opening up those doorways, right? The haiku for this week. Wandering again, my mind traveling the globe on wings of freedom. See yourself with the wings of freedom. Travel the globe. See, right next to you. See, that's me. Right, that's me. Wings of freedom. That's what it's about. I send you all the love that I can muster here at the 20th parallel and tell you that I love you. It's true. Fly around the globe. Spread fairy dust everywhere you go. Make love, not war. Get it on. Get it on. In la Kesha Lakin. I am the other you. And I like it that way. Blessings, my brothers. Blessings, my sisters. I love you. beautiful sisters. Namaste, my beautiful brothers. May the bridges you burn light your way. Thank you for that, John.